Thank you for listening to Shulchanaruchharav.com.
If one's wife or daughter will not arrive home until after nightfall, should one delay the lighting until they arrive? Your wife went shopping. She expected to come home on time for Adlakas Neres Chanukah, but the lines are big, there's a lot of traffic. Practically, while you're supposed to light at 4:45, it's already past that time. Your wife did not yet arrive and will not arrive for at least another hour or two. Should you wait and light later on at night, or should you light right away at the proper time? And the same question applies to a daughter. How important is it to light on time, or can one choose to delay until the family members are present? So while in Talmudic times, when everyone used to light the candles outside for the sake of the passerbyers, which were only around until about a half hour after nightfall, we can argue that it was agreed that in such a case, one needs to light on time, which is either after sunset or after nightfall, each according to their custom, but no later than a half hour after nightfall. Today, that the custom is to light indoors, as writes the Ramah. In chapter 672, there's room to argue that it's not so important anymore to light on time, and one can therefore choose to light later on. Indeed, the Ramah in Shulchanaruch in 672, Halacha 2 proposes such an opinion and says that today, since anyways the lighting is done inside the house, there's no obligation to be careful to light on time, although the problem is with his conclusion. The Ramah there concludes that despite this, it is best to be careful to light within the time, even today. So now our question is as follows. In accordance to the conclusion of the Ramah, that one should be makbid even today to light on time, does this override even waiting for other people in the family to be present, such as your wife or daughter? Or do we say that in such a case, the Ramah would agree that you can wait today? So a number of Achreinim, the Magen Avram, the Chaya Adam, the Mishnah Berurah, the Kaf HaChaim, all emphasize the importance of lighting when your family members are present, and state that this is what some poskim hold should be done. Don't light on time, light only later when your family members are present, if they're not going to be present when lighting on time. And practically based on this, many Rabbanim conclude that despite the Ramah's ruling to initially be careful to light on time, this only applies if your family members are there. If, however, they are not there, you're waiting for your wife to arrive, you're waiting for your daughters to arrive, then you may and even should delay the lighting until they come. This is not due just merely to shalom bayis, that the wife may be deeply hurt, or the daughters may feel bad if the candles are lit without them present, but due to the halacha that the whole ikr, the whole main aspect of the lighting is to publication, and today that we light indoors, the publication of the miracle is to those family members. So in addition to reasons of shalom bayis, there's halachic reasons why one should delay. And the question is, what is more important, the delay until people come, or lighting on time? And this the Rabbanim conclude, based on the above poskim, that lighting when people are around is more important. Nonetheless, as stated above, initially one should try to arrange for all the family members to be present during the proper time of lighting. And in the case the majority of the family members are present, then seemingly there is no need or reason to delay the lighting on behalf of one or two family members that have yet to arrive, as otherwise there's no end to it by large families. By the time you wait for someone else to come, someone else has already left, and there's no end to the story. So if majority of your family is there, you don't have to wait for someone to arrive. However, a husband is to delay lighting until his wife arrives, even in such a case, being that she's the main part of the home for which Persum Edis is being done to, as well as due to Shalom Bayis reasons. Now regarding until what time should one delay, so the poskim write that one should only delay up until midnight. So if you know that your wife or daughters will arrive only after midnight, do not wait up waiting for them. Light on time, or light whenever you're able to before midnight, and do not delay lighting past midnight for their arrival. In the event that a family member was not present during the lighting, must they light or recite the blessing of Shas Nisim? So practically this is a subject we discussed in a different lesson, and the conclusion was that while they definitely fulfill their obligation and mitzvah of lighting candles even though they weren't present, so they don't have to light their own menorah, nevertheless they should try to be present by another menorah lighting in order so they can hear the blessing of Shas Nisim and be able to this blessing according to those poskim who require it. So to summarize this halacha, even though even today one is initially to be careful to light on time, right after sunset or right after nightfall, each community according to their custom, if one's household members are not present, then it is better for him to wait until they will be present in order to do the mitzvah Persumei Nisa. This especially applies to one's wife, waiting for her to arrive. If majority of one's family members are present, then there's no need to wait for the few individuals who have yet to arrive. In all cases, one should not delay lighting past midnight.
Thank you for listening to Shulchanaruchharav.com. Our free services of making Torah knowledge available to the public depends on donors like you. Please help us continue our work through making even a small contribution at Shulchanaruchharav.com under the Daily Halacha Dedication section or in the subscription page. Also, check out our online courses and many sefarim available for purchase that will both enhance your Torah knowledge and help support our work.